City of Houston is upgrading old water meters. There's a 10-year plan to do this, but Public Works already behind.
Investigative consumer reporter Grace White joins us now to explain why it impacts Houston water customers.
Good morning. We are continuing to get calls from people who are frustrated. They tell us they don't understand their water bills, and we wanted to know why. So we looked at public records to figure out how far behind the City of Houston is on their own plan to upgrade the parts in your water meter.
This is January 3570.
Houstonians have called us for help trying to understand their water bills. In the city, the meter parts are aging out, and when they don't work, someone has to go out and physically read the meter. But if there isn't enough manpower, the bill gets estimated, and it becomes an issue when the estimates are off, and customers get surprised with high water bills. When we sat down with Public Works Director Carol Haddock last November, she told us the tiny part they need was slowed down by the pandemic.
When COVID hit and these devices that rely on chips, all of a sudden the chip manufacturing worldwide really slowed down.
But we wanted to know how slow. From the beginning, it was a 10-year plan starting in 2020. The original deployment plan had the city planning to have 144,900 remote reading devices installed by January 2024. But as of last month, the city had only installed around 80,000. Public records obtained by KHOU show the current inventory of those devices the city has uninstalled and on hand around 24,400. But when we asked the city what was being done to speed up the process, they declined an on-camera interview. Why should customers care? Only people with new remote reading devices can get access to a new online dashboard, giving them the ability to see 24/7 how much water they're using. And right now, that's only 16% of Houston's customers.
That is insane. So what does the City of Houston have to say about this?
Well, we've been asking. A Public Works spokeswoman says they're actively working with new Mayor Whitmire to finalize the details of a new plan to address water bills. They say once the plan is released, they'll be able to share more information. One of our biggest questions is, will the city speed up this 10-year plan to install all these upgrades on the meters?
Yeah, like maybe 9, 8, 7,
We'll
6,
be
5
watching.
years instead. All right, thanks a bunch, Grace.